Now, usually this particular football channel is geared towards Manchester United footballers, Manchester United players, Manchester United manager, and everything about Manchester United. So you know that my channel is geared towards that demographic of things. But for better or for worse, this will be one of those against the grain videos where I just go left and do a video that won't be geared towards football, not only Manchester United, but it won't be geared towards. So, for better or for worse, I'm going to do this video podcast geared towards the entertainment industry. And if you're like me and you keep up on Twitter, you notice that there on the right side of the screen you see certain topics trending. And yeah. Oh, before I get into this podcast, I know it's going to be a spicy one. I'm going to give out three disclaimers. Three disclaimers. One, if you're a female listener listening to this podcast, if you're a female listener listening to this podcast, listen at your own risk. Okay? That's number one. Ooh, look at my nails, it's so long. Two, if you're a female listener podcast and you happen to be black, do not watch this podcast. That's two. Oh, that's two. So yeah, if you're a black female, particularly a black American female, don't watch this podcast. That's two. Three, if you happen to be a female and you're watching this podcast, this is a podcast geared towards females that are not emotionally sensitive. And some of you guys might be saying, well, women are naturally emotional sensitive, so you're just well, there's actually a few that can take criticism, but for this particular video, this is not for the average Joe Schmo female. So again, listen at your own podcast, at your own risk, I should say. But knowing human nature and knowing women, they're going to listen anyway because they're just naturally intrigued by shit, so they're going to want to listen. But as I said earlier, listen at your own risk. In the past 2 days, in the past 2 days, there has been something, like I said earlier, trending on Twitter. As you can see, the topics, whether it's politics, whether it's in sports, whether it's in entertainment industry, which I'm gearing towards. They talk about different different sports, different couples, different Joe Biden, Donald Trump, whatever. But in the past 2 days, one particularly one particular couple that has been highlighted for the past 2 days in the media is Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, up until recently, I thought this was a couple that was okay. There's different types of relationships because whenever a person's in a relationship, they're thinking, "Oh, so you're just going to be with that one chick, huh?" And you're like, not necessarily. That's not what a relationship is necessarily about. There are different types of relationships. You have open relationship, you have monogamous relationship, you have non-monogamous relationship, and the average Joe Schmo relationship is where you just have one chick. That's a monogamous relationship. And you have the non-monogamous relationship where you have your main boo and you're just fucking other bitches. So that is the non-monogamous relationship. And then you have the open relationship where kind of similar to the non-monogamous, but Yeah, it's kind of similar. Again, I'm no expert. I'm no expert, so don't take my word on it. But that's why the internet is free. So put the title in Google and look up the topic. Yeah. But Jada Pinkett Smith, just to give the backstory, because I know some of you football lovers going to love this one. Jada Pinkett Smith was rumored to have an affair with the guy August. He's a singer. Is I'm going to mess up his last name, so it doesn't even make any sense. I try to attempt the guy's last name. So yeah, his first name is August, and it's been rumored to believe that Jada has been, I wouldn't say eloping, because again, for you young guys, well, I'm young, but for you young guys that are not known to the concept of eloping is when, okay, for example, I'm a father, which I'm not in real life, but just for example's sake, I'm a father and I have my wife and I have a daughter, right? And I tell my daughter to marry, excuse my English, to marry a certain type of dude, okay? And she brings this other dude, which would describe the polar opposite of the dude I told her to marry. She come to me and said, "Daddy, I love this guy. He's the guy that turns me on and everything." And I said, "Nope, you're not married that guy." And she even co-signs with it and said, "No, honey, you're not married that guy. That guy is bad for you. Don't marry those types of guys." And she said, "Okay, maybe I should marry him anyway. Maybe he's not the type of guy I should marry." "Okay, mommy. Okay, daddy. I love you." And without getting anything behind back doors, she still have sex with this guy and she actually marries this guy. So that is basically eloping. Is you going against your parents' will of marrying someone that your parents doesn't approve of. So that is basically the concept of eloping. Now, I wouldn't say no. Technically, Jada didn't elope because again, up until recently, which I went on a long digression, up until recently, I found out that Will and Jada was in an open relationship. An open relationship, meaning that they were married, but they could have sex with other partners outside the context of marriage. So that's an open relationship. But Jada Pinkett Smith denied those rumors, saying, "Oh, I didn't sleep with August. The media is trying to get money. That's not true. Oh, I love my husband to death." So that's what she was saying. Up until recent, at least yesterday, it's been it's been later revealed that August had quote unquote receipts, and most of you white person will say, I don't know what is receipts. Are you talking about receipts that you get at the wholesales or down the shop down the road? I mean, I'm not, well, basically you're somewhat right. Receipts is basically showing proof of evidence. Proof of evidence meaning that for example, if I tell a guy that I have the baddest bitch in the community, bro. She's like a 8 or even 9.5 out of 10. She has a big round juicy hair. She has a reasonable, size tits. I mean, she has curly hair. Her face is just so pretty. I mean, she has some good dick sucking lips, man. I'm telling you, bro. I wanna me say, "Oh, really? Is that nice? That's great. That's great." But when I feel more intelligent friends say, is that right? Send me a picture of her. I said, "Who?" I said, "Yeah, send me a picture of her." I said, "Oh, no, no, she's not really into pictures." I said, "Oh, really? But she's a body herself." "Yeah, right." And they start flipping out and say, "No, no, no, she's not going to take any picture." That's because you don't have any receipts. Mean that you're just talking out of your ass. You don't have any evidence that you have a body or a supposedly girlfriend. But yeah, that's known as receipts. It's basically evidence. And basically yesterday, August revealed that yes, he did have an affair with Jada Pinkett Smith. And that forced the hand of Jada to, I think it's Red Table Talk on her show or either Will Show, which one of them, to come clean and say, you know, I had with this is the funny thing about women. This is the funny thing about women. Women are not going to say stuff straightforwardly. Straightforwardly. They're not going to say straight things straightforwardly. They're going to say stuff that is passive aggressive in a passive aggressive way. That's one. And they're going to say things that is vague. Like it's not going to be straightforward. And another thing is that they're not going to be direct in their delivery of message. And that would relate to the word entanglement, which I saw trending on my Twitter page this morning. I watched the excerpt. Will Smith was there, and Will Smith was like, you know, we needed to have space, and she's like, yeah, we needed to have space. And the thing with me and August is that we had an entanglement. And Will Smith is like, an entanglement, huh? And she said, yeah, and then start chuckle. Now, let me ask you this question. Why do you think Will Smith asks Jada entanglement? Like he's like, bitch, what are you talking about? Why do you think he was asking a question like that? Think about think about it before I tell you. Why do you think? Before she said, you know what? Yes, boo. Me and August was getting our rocks off in bed. You know, we had a few casual sex flings. It's not nothing big, you know. I mean, we're married for like over 20 years, so it's not a big deal, is it? Um, but she was like, yeah, it was an entanglement. I mean, entanglement of what? Noodles? Ramen noodles? I mean, like, seriously, come on, Jada, you know better than that. Now, a lot of guys, let me give out this disclaimer because this is a video that will be geared towards guys that are known to be in the manosphere. And I think I did a video about this already. The manosphere is basically guys, but there are different factions of the manosphere. But I'm not going to go deep into different factions. But basically, you have content creators, content creators in the manosphere, like for example, Rolo Tomasi, Richard Cooper, Ryan Stone, basically guys in the white manosphere. And I would even mention some guys in the black manosphere, like for example, Angry Man, Juan Valdez, Oshedu Jackson, that's another one. Alan Roger Curry, but I think he said he left the black manosphere or the manosphere period, but hey, he's still talking about those talking points. And another one is Obsidian, Mumia Obsidian Ali, the old man. I know most of you guys don't know, like, but that's a different story. But basically, these guys are content creators in the manosphere, and they are enlightening other dudes to become better guys for themselves. Like for example, they're giving advice how to be good with women, to be good with their finances, to be good with their fitness, to be good with building business. These guys in the manosphere are helping men to be better men. Okay? And as it relates to this situation with Jada Pinkett Smith and her husband, these guys well not so much in the back. Well, yes, in the back, but not so much as the white. Like for example, Rollo Thomas and Richard Cooper. Like Rollo Tomasi, who's really big in the white manosphere. His thing is that Will Smith is more like a blue pill condition guy, and blue pill for most, I know most of you guys don't know those definitions, but blue pill is basically live in this idealist and traditionalized world, meaning that you have traditionalized belief systems, attitudes. For example, you believe that you can find your soulmate. You can find your soulmate, and believe women are these harmless creatures that can do no wrong. They're just angels sent from heaven up above, looking down eternal love. That what I mean, just so forth and so forth. But red pill, which is you have blue pill and red pill. Red pill is more of a reality. You live in reality. You see things for what they really are, and you accept that they really are what they are. For example, some blue pill sim told you that, yeah, my wife has been faithful to me for the past 5 years. I mean, there are times I would travel and she would say, "Oh, honey, I really miss you. I mean, I haven't seen you for 2 weeks. I mean, I've been faithful to you for 2 weeks. I have no other guy's dick has been in my pussy for 2 weeks. It's I've been celibate for you for 2 weeks. I know that you're on the road and I know that you're busy." And you're telling that your friend is more enlightened, and your friend is saying, "Is that right? So if that's right, then how is my dick in her mouth?" And I say, "Huh? What are you talking about?" I say, "Yeah, you heard me. My dick was in her mouth last night. Actually, she was telling me something about you, but that's a difference. So we're talking about you, bro. So again, about this quote unquote faithful wife of yours." I saying, "No, she didn't." "Yes, she did. I fucked her mouth. I came in her mouth and she swallowed my kids. I saw it. Frontal footage. I saw everything." That is being red pill. You know women's true nature and sexual nature. You know women are not who they or who you don't know. You know women's true nature, not based on what society says about women. And this relates, I think, okay, yeah, this relates to Jada Pinkett Smith. They're obviously in an open relationship. My thing is that if they're in an open relationship, why is Jada Pinkett Smith buffering and and at first deny that she slept with August? Leave your comments down below on what you think. Because my thing is that she didn't want the public to know that she was and even then there's a few you know news that says she was sleeping around, but that's a different story. But why not just accept it? Why not just accept it? You're in an supposedly open relationship. Hmm? So why didn't you tell your husband? And the funny thing is that she said to him, I don't even need your permission because you know that we're in a relationship, in an open relationship. You know that, don't you? And he looks down and say, yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right. This is my thing, bro. Oh, I said I was going to give out some disclaimers. I'm not an incel. That's the first disclaimer. I'm far from an incel. So if that's your perception, then your perception is sadly mistaken. That's number one. Number two, I'm not a MGTOW, but I'm getting into MGTOWs. Number three, I'm not a men's right activist or a men's right movement buffer type or a fanatic type. And four, I'm not a SYSBM or IBMOR. SYSBM meaning Save Yourselves Black Men, and it's going to relate to Jada. A lot of guys that are IBMOR or SYSBM, i.e., Save Yourselves Black Men, these guys, as relates to Jada's behavior, and again, I can go in a long soapbox, but these guys are saying to themselves, hold on. These guys are saying to themselves, say, yo, you know what? I ain't go deal with American black women no more. These women are just straight up bitches. These women are so disrespectful. They're very masculine. They don't want to be in touch with their femininity. And because of that, we're going to date other factions of women. For example, different culture, different ethnicity of women, different different colors of women. Make any sense? Like different. I'm not that diverse, so excuse my ignorance just a little bit. Like for example, dating Latina women, Hispanic women, even Arabic women, Indian women, all those types of women, Caucasian women. You call them out. And these black men are saying to themselves, this is one of the reasons why I'm going MGTOW. This is one of the reasons why I'm not dating black women, American black women anymore. Because of their bullshit. That's why they don't want to date these types of women. Now, like I just told you guys, I'm not a MGTOW, an incel, or whatever. But what they said, I would actually agree. To a certain degree, I would agree because I even I already said it already, bro. If you're a woman and you're watching this, you know I'm going to get in some months, right? So you shouldn't even anticipate this video. But I know you want to listen to me, so keep on listening. But one of the problems a lot of guys, one of the criticisms of black women is that, and this relates to to Future's infamous phrase, "She belongs to the streets." The thing is that a lot of guys, particularly black men or brothers, I would usually call him bridging because I'm from Jamaica. So yeah, I'll call him bridging, but I'm gonna use your vernacular of brothers. So they say, yeah, brothers are saying black women are dating certain types of guys that are like there was this dude that was going off on his videos. I ain't gonna say his name. He was complaining about black women's behavior, and he was criticizing black women with the underlying attitude that it was abnormal for black women to have sex with guys that were like high school dropouts, did drugs, sell drugs, plant drugs, sniff drugs, were physically abusive, had multiple baby mamas, um, served time, did time, and was in prison. Like he was wondering why are these black women even having sex with these guys? What makes them so appealing? Why we good guys have to wait until these black women are done with these guys in their 20s, and after in their early 30s or in their late 20s they want to come to us good guys. We good guys are not going to sign up for this BS behavior. MGTOW for life. MGTOW. See, this is one of the things I'm talking about, bro. And I'm not saying there is no quality black American women, but let's just be honest, bro. That's few and far between. Because given today's gynocentric society, feminized society, a lot of black American women are westernized. Are westernized. So if you think that you have yourself a black American woman that is like down to earth, submissive and feminine, you have a big time coming down the throat because that ain't go happen unless you have to train the woman to be very submissive and deferential to you. But as relates to SYSBM, as it relates to SYSBM, a lot of guys, whether it's from date, I wouldn't say certain dating coaches, but a lot of guys in the manosphere are told to travel to different countries to date different types of women. Like for example, some guys are into tricking, like they believe you should go to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil to trick, go to Peru to trick, go to Colombia to trick, go to South America to trick, even to the Caribbean to trick. And some of these guys believe that yeah, these women are going to be genuinely sexually attracted to me because hey man, you know, they're not from America and I'm having sex with these women. These women really love a brother. They're treating a black man like he's the king. Like he's the king of like he's the king of Israel. Like he's just you know, he's just treating him with dinner cakes. He's just rubbing oil on his back. He's just serving him coconut water and everything. He's just giving a massage on his back and everything. You know what I mean? And he say, yeah, he's treating that brother like he's a king or a prince. Oh, really? Is that right? Is that right? And some of you guys want to say, yeah, man, I'm probably going to marry this woman. And I say, go marry her, huh? I say, yeah, I'm going to marry her. I'm going to bring her to America. Look like you want your hand to be burned on the stove because this is what the mistake some of you guys make. You get yourself a body from a different country, whether it's in Asia, China, Brazil, or some probably some European countries like France. I wouldn't even say England because England is getting westernized right now. Um, or different countries, for example, in the Middle East. And I say, she's so sweet and differential. I'm gonna bring her home to the America. And then, like after 2 months, you say, yeah, baby, after a long day, you know what I mean? I just expected to just rub daddy's feet. And she's like, oh no, I had a long day. That's fine. Do it yourself. Yeah, and you're taking her back and like saying, what? And you hear her listening to some rap music, and you're like, bitch, I thought you were like Buddha. Why you listening to this music? Oh, don't worry about it. Do it. Like seriously, see, bro, not to browbeat America as a whole, but a lot of Black American women, I wouldn't say are damaged, but I did say in a few tweets, and so many guys go say, "Oh, he's a black pill, guys. He's an incel. He's a misogynistic prick." Okay, if you believe so, let me talk to your girlfriend and wife. Let me talk to your girlfriend and wife, then you will see if I'm an incel or not. I ain't down that stream of story, but yeah, I did say black women ain't shit. I said that on a tweet this morning, and I said that on I think I said it in a WhatsApp group. And one of the reasons why I said that is because of what I was just saying for 10 minutes. A lot of brothers are just enough. They're just tired of how black women are behaving. That's number one. Are treating black men, because another criticism is that black men are not being treated with deference and respect as they would treat the white man. And again, I'm not the biggest conspiracy theory on like on slavery and so forth and so forth. But I believe, again, I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. In my comment section below. Maybe it's just me, thinking and talking shit, but I think years ago, if not centuries ago, as relates to slavery, when black women were treated like shit and dominated by white men, a lot of black men weren't doing anything about it. Some were, and unfortunately were killed, they were hanged, but those were the real guys, those were the real men. So even though those guys were killed, black women respected those guys. But as relates to the I can never get that word correct. Animosity, basically hatred against black men and black women. It goes back to slavery, because black women back in the day were saying, "God damn, these black men wouldn't even die for us." I mean, look how the white men are treating us. I mean, why are they not? Because basically the white men were not only punking the white men. Not wait. Not only punking the white men were not only punking the black women, but they were punking the black men, basically treating them like shit. And whenever women saw that, they were like, "Okay, I cannot respect you. I cannot respect you anymore. You are not deserving of my respect. You did not act like a man. You didn't stand up for me. You let me." Because I'm telling you, bro, again, I wasn't enslaved. Because if I was enslaved, I would be like 2,000 years old. But that's a different story. We go excuse that for now. We go excuse that for now. But let's believe that these white men were having sex with these black women. That's why you have biracial babies. And some of these guys' wives were even having sex with these white men, and they weren't even doing anything about it. So basically, these white men were punking the black men, and the black women lost respect for them. So without getting lengthy, I think that's a psychological condition that has been ingrained in black women's psyche for like a long time. And that's one of the reasons why black women treat a lot of black men like shit today. But as related to Jada Pinkett Smith, yeah, bro, she belongs to the street, bro. Most black women do. American black women do. They belong to the streets. And yeah, I know this video might get flagged down or a lot of dislikes, but that's how I know that you have been watching my video. I know that you've been listening and liking my video. So you liked it and disliked it. Because you're showing appreciation either way. So I win either way, baby. But that's a different story. But yeah, most of these black women, bro, they belong to the streets. They belong to the streets. And that's not a misogynistic term. True, if if truth is a misogynistic term, then hey, call me guilty. Call me guilty. Call me guilty. Cause Jada should have told Will, should have been honest with Will at first. She denied that she had sex with August at first. But when August showed receipts, she was like, you know what? Maybe he did have sex with me. Maybe I'm not sure because my head is not really straight right now, but I guess he had sex with me. But I wouldn't say it's having sex, it's just an entanglement. Come on, Jada, baby, you don't mean that. Come on, you better than that. Another thing, because as relates to Rollo Tomasi, I just mentioned Rollo Tomasi. There's a term in Rollo Tomasi's book known as an alpha female. No, not an alpha female, an alpha widow. An alpha widow. And without getting into bro, again, I'm no big guy in the manosphere, so I'm just an average Joe with a black top on. Um, an alpha widow is basically, and there are a lot of alpha widows out here, so let's not get it twisted. There are a lot of them, I should say, if I did say that. But anyway, a lot of women, when they were in their 20s, in their quote unquote party years or younger years, like for example, from the age of 16, if they're really getting down, or an average tip like from age of 18 to 28, age of 18 to 28, or even 38 or even 32. In these early years of these black women or even women in general, they're having sex with guys that are the most sexually desirable dudes. And as relates to what I was just saying about black women, having sex with ancient dudes or dudes that are not good dudes. This is the thing about black women, bro. This is the thing about black women. And it relates to Tupac, and I saw a picture with Easy and Jada in it. But I ain't gonna get into that right now. But I can tell that Jada is the type of chick that is that has a thing for street dudes. I'm not saying that persons don't have their preferences, but I'm saying Jada has a preference for street dudes. And as relates to alpha folks and beta bucks, Jada was a different animal back in her younger years. Most women, when they were in their younger years, they were having sex left, right, and center. You would know it. You wouldn't see it. That's according to Alan Roger Corey. I'm a shout him out. His term is I think it's sexual duplicity. Basically, when a woman acts a different way publicly and she acts a different way privately. Yet most women, if not all, well, I would say most women are sexually duplicitous. Like they would act a different way publicly and act different privately. But a lot of women, when they're in their 20s, they're having sex with guys that the average person wouldn't, particularly men, wouldn't really consider good dudes. Because again, bro, as it relates to black women, bro, so I can get in a long soapbox, but this is the truth. And again, I don't want to hurt any brother's feelings, but this is the truth about black women, bro, especially when they're in their 20s. One of the reasons why a lot of black men are dating biracial, not biracial, maybe biracial, but different races of women and appreciate them more than the average black woman is because these dudes, and I would lean towards nerdy types. When they were like in high school, black women were not giving them the time of day. Black women were chasing the guys with the basketball jersey, with the black shades, with the big chain and so forth and so forth, with the guy with swag, charisma, and sex appeal and all that. And these nerds didn't have any of that. So them seeing that, they were saying to themselves, maybe I'm just undesirable for sexual companionship. Nobody wants to be with me. But hey, I still have a big gummy in my head. I'm very intelligent. I'm very smart. So maybe I should just make these dollars and see where things go my way. And so in the black woman's younger life, younger years, I should say, she messed around with those types of gangster dudes, bad boys, also whatever. I know she has three kids, three kids. She has a muffin belly. Her boobs is like almost near her waist. I know she's ready to settle down with you. And she comes around you and say, wow, you have a big house, a big mansion. Well, I bet I'll be sitting in that front seat real good, wouldn't I? I mean, my big ass would just suit that big. And you're like, nah, bitch. I was available to you in my younger years, but when I was younger, you were with other dudes. I'm not going to settle down with you. I'm not going to even date you. You have 3 or 4 kids. I deserve better. So I pick up another white woman or a Caucasian woman that loves me, loves me for me. Black women, bro, have tunnel vision. Black women, when they're in their 20s, they want to date guys that are very excited. Very excited. That guy could probably be a gangster, a street pimp, a hustler, a OG type in the streets, a killer, a gangbanger, whoever he is. The guys that are exciting to those black women, those guys are going to get the pussy in her younger years. And after her party years, after riding the carousel, she wants to settle down with a beta male type after her years with the alpha. That is known as, although that was a long digression, but that is the definition of an alpha widow. In her younger years, she dealt with the alpha, and after her party years, it's basically like eating. It's basically like eating. Whenever we are young, our parents always tell us to stay away from junky foods, stay away from fried chicken, stay away from hamburgers, a big Whopper, the Big Mac. Stay away from ice cream. It's not good for you. Eat your carrots. Eat your lettuce. Eat your cabbage, and eat your beans. Your beans is good for you. And you're like, okay, mommy, okay. And then you went, you were passing fried chicken place, and the stint just enham on your nose, and said, "Oh shit, I need me some fried chicken." Yeah, my mother told me that hey, this is a bad thing, but shoot, I'm feeling for some fried chicken right now. I'm gonna buy me some fried chicken. Same with the black woman in her younger years. Her father told her not to date those types of guys. It's bad for you. He's bad for you. Because consciously she's saying, you know what? He can be an asshole, he can be a jerk. But subconsciously she's saying, nah, this brother is getting my pussy dripping wet. I'm gonna give this pussy to that nigga. Yeah, he gets my urges juicing. Same thing with food. And whenever we get older, because after those years of eating junk food in our younger years, we're saying, you know what? I'm having kidney problems, I have diabetes, I have all these kind of problems. Let me just start eating, clean foods like veggie foods, tofu, and so forth. Those types of foods. Same thing. When you have problems, want to find this nice diet. When you have problems, like you have 4 kids, so forth and so forth, especially for the black woman, you're looking for a beta male type to settle down with you and to forget your past. Particularly you chicks, you black woman chicks. You believe that because you had like five to 55 high body counts, you start going to church and you get born again. You're baptized. You went under the water. You're born again. Oh, I'm a born again virgin. Yes, I deserve a nice guy. I deserve the pastor. He's gonna treat me with all respect. He's going to forget about my past. This is the dude I need. Wake up, bitch. Wake up. This is one of the reasons why a lot of black men are going Ibmore, SYSBM, or even MGTOW. Or MGTOW means men going their own way. Meaning that, for example, the sign of MGTOW is like a straight road, and then you have the clip off on the right hand side. I think this is the right hand side, but whatever. You guys would know because you're watching. The clip off on this side, like you're going on a corner. These are the you could say most persons are going this way based on their ideology, and for the MGTOW types they're going this way, so they're going their own way. But as someone would say, if you're going your own way, where are you going? Hmm? Where are you going? But yeah, as relates to Jada, bro, she nice guys ain't her type. And even if you watch A Different World, when Tupac was in it and she was in it, you could see that Tupac was the type of guy she was dealing with before this nice type of guy she was dealing with in the show came along. You might think that was just all for show and for entertainment. No, that's real shit. That's real life. Hey, that's real stuff. So without getting lengthier, bro, Jada should have told Will Smith as early as possible that yes, I had sex with this guy. Yeah, but at first she denied it. She didn't even say she had sex with him. It was about all this entanglement shit. Like, come on, bitch. Just be straightforward. I ain't gonna knock you down. Um, but yeah, bro. Black women again. I'm not. I cannot change black women because again, I'm a nobody and I'm just a person behind a camera screen just talking, giving my insight, giving my thoughts and opinions on this situation. My thing is that this should be an awakening for a lot of you blue pill guys, seeing that black women are are even women in general are harmless. They won't even diminish you as a man. Understand there's a faction of these black women that don't respect black men. That's number one. They don't. And the men they do respect is because these guys have cheese or they have a level of influence and power over these women. Two, Black women are now in touch with their masculine side, which kind of blurs the polar um or I should say this, the polar meter, because women supposed to be feminine and men supposed to be masculine. But apparently black women these days are saying, no, 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 no. I ain't gonna make no nigga take care of my kids. This is my kids. I, and I'm gonna run this shit. I'm gonna run this house. I'm the mother. I'm the father in this motherfucker. Yeah, you don't know shit, nigga. Yeah, keep saying that and see which nigga go sit it down with your ass. Unless he's a chump unless he's like a total simp. He ain't gonna get no quality man. You go die as a lonely bitch. That's what you're going to do. You get that right. Wow, he's going to go in admonishment room mode. I mean, what the hell? No, bro, because as relates to Jada's situation, this Jada's. uh, I hope you guys don't think that Jada's situation is like a new concept to the black community. Cause, dude, I'm gonna just keep it real. Look me in my eyes when I'm telling you this. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just the tip of the iceberg. If you black men really know how black women get down, some of you might just either go MGTOW, monk, or become an incel, or a voluntary celibate, or asexual. You would say, you know what, I ain't going to even deal with women no more. If you know what black women were really down with. Black women are cheating way more than any other race of woman out there. Black women have the most out of wedlock kids. So don't get in lengthier, bro. Jada should have told Will Smith what was up. Not in an entanglement way, not in a nice way. Just tell him straight. Yes, I slept with August. That was what went down. Well, some bitches go say, well, she was like this chick said on Twitter. She was like, niggas, you want honesty? Jada was honest. What you guys go say about that now? That for one, that was like delayed honesty. She was put in that position and situation to display her delayed honesty. And if August didn't reveal that she gave the pussy to August, she wouldn't come out at the yin yang or out of her woodbox and say it was true. She wouldn't. 48 minutes. So we don't get in length here, bro. This is one of the reasons why a lot of men are dating other races of women. They just can't do the BS from black women. Whether it's from Bahamas, because Bahamas is kind of getting westernized right now. Yeah, black women in Bahamas are knowing the Okido right now. They're not falling for the Okido no more. They want to be men. They want to be radical feminist types. They want to emasculate men. They want to browbeat on men. And I think again, I love black women. I love black women. But that doesn't excuse me from calling them on their BS behavior. There's a difference. Because I believe there are some quality black women out there. That's few and far between. That's few and far between. So as it relates to Jada, bro, again, I'm no dating coach by any stretch. I'm no content creator by any stretch. Again, this is a football channel, but for better or for worse, I feel compelled to do this video. And again, I appreciate every person that watched the thoroughbred of this video. Watch it all the way through. If you want to marry a black American woman, date a black American woman or be in a relationship with a black American woman, vet vet her like a police would vet any criminal. Go through his criminal record. See the flaws and weaknesses. Cause I'm telling you, bro, black women are moving really slick. You have to be real smart when dealing with black women. Yes, a lot of black women are disrespectful. What you go do about it? Yes, black women are treating you nice guys like poo. What you go do about it? Hmm? Yes, black women are sleeping with certain dudes that the average Joe Schmo dude wouldn't approve of. Okay, what you go do about it? Like I said, there are certain factions of black women, American black women are that are quality, but those women are few and far between. So as relates to Jada, baby girl should have just told Will Smith off the bat that yeah, you slept with August. That's what you should have told him instead of going into these entanglement circles and bushes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your Saturday after evening. I know that was a long-winded video, but certain shit needs to be said. I need to get the poison out of my head so I can think straight. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.